Hey everyone. I am not sure if this is recording, but I do see that um, there's some activity going on by my avatar. So I am going to start this first series of videos with a quick presentation called 25 Unique Activities to Do with Your Family. There's no reason to sit at home engulfed in the same old routine. You can come up with some unique family activities, and you can look through these that I'm going to be presenting to you and try brainstorming with your kids for activities that are going to be very pleasing to everybody. It'll be a win-win, and it'll help you come closer and gel as a family. So let me get here and click something and keep on going. Number one, we've got go to the zoo. Now, I don't know how many zoos are opened up now. Most of them, well, I'm not going to say that. That would be me speculating. But there are quite a few zoos that I know of that have reopened some time ago because they are outside venues. There are some inside locations within the zoo that are not available for everyone to go in. But for the most part, you can get into a zoo because they're outside and they have safety measures for people. There's plenty to enjoy and learn at your local zoo. I remember when I used to live blocks away from the Atlanta Zoo, and it was kind of fun to be able to take my kid in the stroller and just enjoy a nice, relaxing afternoon at the zoo, especially since they had um, Nathan's Franks there. It was just amazing to just go there and get a real hot dog. And you can have a fun day with your family looking at the animals. And if they have any events going on there, you can enjoy that as well. Play capture the flag. I don't know how big your kids are, but if they are old enough and mobile enough, you can play a quick game of capture the flag. Set up a game by dividing your family up into teams. If you have a family that can be divided into teams, um, I I don't have a family that can do that. It's just the three of us, so there are no teams. It's going to be an individual thing usually at most times because you just can't divide three like that. Write letters to extended family members. Sometimes keeping in touch with relatives may slip your mind. Now we've got all these wonderful apps, Zoom and Skype, if people still use Skype in certain places. um, but yeah, there's WhatsApp, Messenger. You can connect with your family, extended family members in so many ways digitally now, and you can still write, snail mail letters. Take time to write them letters to keep them updated on family life. It's a wonderful practice to help your children with their writing skills as well. Just still make it fun so they don't think like that it's work to write a family. Then it just won't be anything that they look forward to. Make a scrapbook. Collect memories and photos from around the house and design a scrapbook together. You can do a physical scrapbook. You can do a digital scrapbook. I know I'm the one that would go toward the digital scrapbook just because I'm not going to say I'm not creative, but taking the time and the energy to find pieces and scrapbooking backgrounds and all that kind of stuff, honey, that's not me. It is not me. And it's best to know your strengths and what in the world is going to frustrate the fool out of you so that you don't do it and just completely ruin the moment. Make kites. You can buy kites or learn how to make your own, then go outside on a nice day and enjoy the breeze. For some people, it might still be a little cold. I know where we are, there's lovely breezes and nice sunny days. So kites are a wonderful thing just to get outside. Organize a room. Yes, I know it's work, but it can be fun. Cleaning and organizing can be a lot more fun when the whole family is involved. So you could choose a room and tackle it for the day. Now, this would have to be something that I would organize before we started organizing because you know how we are if we're busy single or solo parents. It's a chore to organize something in order to get things organized. You know, you have to actually plan these things out. And I know for me, with so many irons in the fire, I have to hire someone to come in and help clean because Lord knows I can't get to it some days. I can't get to it some weeks. And I will look around and feel so absolutely stressed and not be able to get any of my work done because my house has literally exploded on me. So if this is something that you think would be a great idea, go for it. Make boats. Make mini boats to sail outdoors or even in the bathtub. I don't have a bathtub, so this is not the thing that I would do. Now, we do have a pool, a swimming pool. You have to be careful with that kind of thing, though, because we don't want to we don't want to clog the filters. But we have taken what's it, a large bin or bucket kind of thing, and have created sailboats. And it's actually for an experiment that we did it, but it was a fun experiment, and that was a nice thing for the three of us to do together. Learn a skill together. Study a skill together that would ordinarily be learned solo, such as a musical instrument. Now, both of my girls are in my music class, so that one is not one we would do. But we went together to an arts and crafts workshop, and we all had an amazing day there. It was so much fun, and we created flower pot covers. We still have to get together to varnish them, but we created them from palm leaves, dried palm leaves, and it was so much fun. And we sewed them with wax thread. Loved that experience together. So that's something that I would highly recommend. Learning a skill together, doing a craft together, going to a workshop together. So much fun. Plant a garden. Choose some new plants for the outdoors. You can put each family member in charge of their own pot of plants, or their own garden section. That is something that I do want to get to as a family. We'll see if we might be able to do it with our new potted plants, and then cover them with our pot holders that we did at the workshop. We'll see. Hopefully, that's something that we can work on. Go on a scavenger hunt. Arrange a scavenger hunt indoors or outdoors. The whole family will have fun getting involved. We tend to do that with some of the work that we do in homeschool. So that can be fun on many occasions. Make dessert for your neighbors. Bake some cookies or a cake and show your neighbors how much you appreciate them. This is something that we enjoy doing usually during holiday, and we make a lot of desserts and then we go share them because it's part of um, part of our holiday countdown when we do that for Advent, and sometimes on occasion for Holy Week. But that's something that we enjoy doing. Invent a card game. There's no need to always play the same old card games. Get your creative juices flowing and invent your own. We still haven't gotten through all of the different ones that we all know. I still haven't taught the kids how to do spades or hearts, which are very much similar. So, card games are amazing. I enjoy card games because they're great to help the kids with numbers and with adding, depending on what game you're doing. And so there's so many card games that you can introduce the kids to, and then learn how to do different card games. You can invent your own, um, some kind of a twist to the card games that you already do. Invent a board game. Get out some art supplies and a board and have fun designing your own game. We've had to do that kind of accidentally because there have been certain pieces that just kind of went missing on board games. And so we sort of kind of mucked around a bit and created our own game with the same board and the same player pieces. And that was fun. Sing karaoke. Sing your favorite songs with the whole family. Now, I don't really do this with the girls. I enjoy singing. I went to school for a vocal performance, one of the majors that I had. And it's interesting that I don't really do karaoke with my girls, but I enjoy when they get together. And I don't know what it compels them to do this, but they get together and they start singing songs and karaoke, and it's really fun to listen to them do that. Start a family newsletter. Design a newsletter about your family for your friends and extended family members. It can include various photos and news stories. Create a story together. Write some fiction with your family. Maybe you can put each participant in charge of a chapter. Create a home carnival. This sounds like some serious fun here. Think up your favorite carnival games and learn how to invent them at home, indoors, or outside if the weather is nice. Take group photos, always fun. Grab the camera and take your own group photos. Later, as you look over them together, you'll be happy you captured the memories, especially with these apps that come back and remind you about what the photos were on certain days. Always fun to get those. Build a time capsule. Put together a time capsule for the family to dig up a number of years in the future. Start a puppet show. Build your own puppets and your own stage, then put on a show with the whole family. I have done this with the kids, and they've actually been stick puppets, so they haven't been like real puppets that you put your hand through, hand puppets. But the stick puppets were fun, and took they took the cardboard from a box and cut it up, and on the inside of it drew their backdrop and their scenery, and it was so much fun to see them get creative in that way. um, Make a special dinner. Decide on a special dinner to make where every family member can participate. I'm really interested in this one because I want to see what everybody would come up with. Make your own Olympics. Create your own Olympic Games outside. It's a great way to have fun and get some exercise. Donate old toys. Go through old toys and choose a few to give to children who are less fortunate. Later, you can allow your kids to pick out a new one since they gave up several old ones. This is a great idea. Just make sure that the toys are intact, still working. Batteries are there if batteries are needed, that kind of thing. You don't want to give anybody something that you wouldn't want to receive yourself. So make sure that what you're giving is nice and something that would be well received, and that a child would be grateful for. Build a car. Build a car together if you're feeling really crafty. It doesn't have to be a motorized car. Even a big wooden box on wheels can get kids' imaginations going. If you got the time and the imagination and the energy, I have nothing more to say than go for it. Play horseshoes. It's an old game, but it can be a lot of fun and will get everyone outdoors. So, now that you've got a few suggestions, 25, right? You've got a few suggestions. You can go through them. You can brainstorm, see what you might enjoy. Maybe they'll inspire you to come up with another thing that you can do together as a family, and enjoy the outdoors, enjoy the indoors, just enjoy each other. There are so many activities that you can do with your family. Choose a unique one every so often, and you'll build lifelong memories. That's my alarm. I gotta go.